righty, ladies and gentlemen, show number 12, Stache or Pass Pod. We've made it this far. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Find us over on our flagship page, Cardball Breaks on Instagram, Stache or Pass Pod on TikTok, Stache or Pass Pod on Instagram, and Cardball Breaks, Whatnot, eBay Live, and Fanatics Live. A lot of cards come through our hands, Gal.
Too many.
And we're going to have even more this week here.
Again, too many.
A lot of cards.
Yes, too many. I'll start off by saying that, but...
all right, we're going to dive right in here. We've got a few releases this week. Nothing earth-shattering, but stuff that's definitely worth talking about. One right out the gates here. This will be on Wednesday, 5/27, 2026, Don Russ Baseball. Some more baseball here. It's no Bowman, but one thing about baseball with Panini is they are unlicensed. That being said, I've always thought Panini does a stellar job at hiding unlicensed product with baseball, collectively with unlicensed product. But baseball, they do very well. It's also a pretty easy sport to hide.
Yeah.
Pitchers, you get them like this, can't tell, batters and
look at you, dude. Did you play? You get some...
Could have gone
Get
D1.
some run on the diamond.
Tore my ACL. Could have gone D1. Could have gone D1. But yeah. So just kind of taking a look at the checklist for that product in particular. Panini kind of throwing a couple of... I was going to say that a couple of curveballs, no pun intended.
I'm going to be sick. What is this, 4 minutes into the episode? No, not even. 3 minutes into the episode?
For what it's worth, too.
Great.
Ballpark Stars autos. There's only 5 of them, and 4 of them are WNBA players, which is the most Panini thing ever to do that. The other one is VJ Edgecombe. So you got VJ Edgecombe, who is a Panini exclusive athlete for autos. We will talk more about that here a little bit later. And then who else do we have? Caitlin Clark, which is... That'll be a cool one.
That's great, yeah.
Paige Beckers. I wonder if it'll be a rookie card. That would be interesting. Because it is her rookie year. I wonder if that'll be a rookie auto.
I don't know.
I guess we'll see. We'll see when they start hitting eBay.
Can they rookie stamp that? I don't know if they can do it in that situation.
Angel Reese and then Azzy Fudd there, who is the number 1 overall pick there in the 2026 WNBA draft. So 4 of the 5, again, WNBA players and VJ Edgecombe. They're putting downtown duos in there, which I really liked kind of in the home stretch of Panini's run, was those duo downtowns. A lot of them have veterans with active players, too. One of the biggest ones that caught my eye immediately on that checklist was Judge and Joe DiMaggio, which is a very cool one for the Yanks.
I hate the Yankees, but sure.
Yes, fair. Another one, Bo Jackson and Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. Barry Larkin and Deion Sanders for the Reds.
That might be my favorite one.
That's a very cool one. And then I put this one on there because you're a Sox guy. David Ortiz and Pedro Martinez.
Okay, the Larkin, Deion, second favorite one. I forgot about that Ortiz-Pedro. That one is incredible.
That's going to be a really cool one. Numbered to 10 and then below. So a gold David Ortiz, Pedro Martinez would be nasty.
It'll be sexy.
Yeah.
That'll be real sexy. I mean, again, as you mentioned, it's unlicensed. I think they do an all right job of hiding it. It's very team dependent for me. Like some of the teams really doesn't matter.
Do well.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, what ones? Just
I would say like Yankees, like their uniform isn't too crazy.
Yeah.
Athletics honestly look pretty good too, just because like the green and yellow color scheme kind of like pops, so you don't really worry about anything else. Dude, Brewers like looks terrible because Brewers have kind of a plain uniform. And you kind of need the logo to
give it life.
To give anything to the Brewers. Like I know, I've seen Mizorowski in the past in Panini product, and it just looks bad. Like I just don't like how it looks. But yeah, some of these teams, like the teams that like with the Yankees, you got the pinstripes. Obviously, that's what they're known for. So other teams that have more color on their uniforms, just by throwing the color on there, you don't need the logo to give it some life, as you said. But it's those bland teams that are like...
they don't look as good.
It looks bad,
We're going to talk more about some unlicensed products.
Yes.
Too. Baseball is definitely one of the easier ones to hide.
It is.
Unlike basketball, which, again, we'll get into.
Yep.
But some of the other short prints there on the checklist, they put alter egos in these.
I like that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Which I thought was unique. They have the Skeens one up. Beckett has it up right now. Looks good. It's Pirates themed, obviously.
Yep.
So very cool looking one there. And then they have animations, which are very similar to... basically animes.
Yes.
Nice looking cards there as well. A couple of the other short prints.
It's going to be cheap, too. I think it's around like
low
$200
price of
a
entry,
box.
That's what we like to see.
So, yeah, like $2,400 a case, $2,500 a case, like right around there.
And look, a ton of ink.
I know.
The checklist for the autos was very lengthy.
It is a lot of, 3 autos or mem, I think?
I believe
something like that.
Yeah.
So it is a good bang for your buck, and you can go downtown hunting. I would say just know what you're buying into here, as we always say. Like, know what you're buying into. Obviously, with the downtowns, like, they're going to sell fine. It's not going to be the same as licensed downtowns. Not going to do the numbers that basketball, football did, obviously.
And there's only duos.
Yes.
There's only the duos.
So that's another unique part about it. So, yes, like the bigger hits, you'll get some of your money back. You'll recoup some of it. But mainly buy into this like as kind of a fun little side quest, I would say.
Side quest is a good way of putting it.
Like you'll get some cool PC cards depending on who you're chasing there.
Good. That's a good point. This is a good set to find some PC cards.
It is, exactly.
Lower barrier of entry compared to Bowman.
100%.
Obviously, nothing's going to compare to Bowman, but good PC cards.
100%. Like, just kind of have a plan. I think that's something maybe we should touch on 100% more on this show is, like, have a plan when you're going into a product to buy. Like, with Bowman, we kind of walked through that entire plan. But just have a plan of how you're going to attack it. Attack this is, okay, I'm mainly hunting PC stuff, and then if I want to sell some stuff, I can offload some stuff. But you should really look at anything you sell from Donruss Baseball as just kind of icing on the cake, and then everything else is kind of your PC stuff. But that's what you got to do. Just have a plan. Again, low price of entry, but no one is going to get rich off 2026 Donruss Baseball. Right. So keep that in mind.
But some damn cool-looking cards.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So just have fun with it, and that's kind of what this hobby's all about at the end of the day.
Another one from Panini this week on the same day there, Wednesday, May 27th, 25-26 Panini Signature Series Basketball. One of the things that caught my eye with this is they have kabooms.
Yeah.
Kabooms they're putting in this one. Another unlicensed product. This is going to be the first unlicensed basketball product from Panini. We were going to see 25-26 Donruss basketball last month. That got pushed to the first week of June as of right now, as of recording. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be the first unlicensed basketball product here for Panini. Basketball unlicensed, a lot harder to hide.
Yeah.
Tops looked terrible.
Oh my God,
with unlicensed product.
Finest when it was unlicensed at last year.
Bueno.
The worst cards I've ever seen in my life.
Very ugly.
Oh my goodness.
That being said, if you look at all the previews that Panini has, they have a lot of tight shots. And again, Panini, I think, just takes a little bit, they take a better effort of hiding the unlicensed than Topps did. Topps would just have a player, like this, naked jersey.
This is bad. Look like a penny.
Well, yeah, exactly. And Panini, they'll get, top quarter of your head here.
I did find it weird that like 30% of the guys on the checklist were naked in those pictures.
I mean, hey, exclusive.
I don't understand why they went with that approach, but listen, naked and afraid, it's whatever. So I found that interesting.
Naked and afraid Panini edition.
I didn't realize unlicensed meant they were just stripping every one of the branding, the clothes, everything. So interesting play by them. That didn't happen.
They do have exclusive autos for this one. Mm-hmm. Again, this is going to be your first shot at VJ Edgecombe rookie autos, Trey Johnson rookie autos, Jeremiah Fears with the Pelicans rookie autos. They do not sign in Topps product. They do only sign for Panini. So all things considered, especially a guy like VJ, that's going to be probably the biggest rookie chase there in that product. Again, kabooms are on this checklist, which I thought was nice. But again, looking at the previews, they hid the unlicensed the best they can.
Yeah, and that's really all you can kind of ask for them. Yeah. It is going to be interesting just to see how Panini stays kind of above water from here on out. This will obviously be the first time people are getting unlicensed basketball in their hands. They're obviously not going to like it as much as the licensed stuff, but how much are they going to be able to, I guess, put up with it is what I'm looking forward to seeing.
And how does it perform in the market?
Yeah.
Because the thing is when you have guys whose only rookie autos are unlicensed, like we saw in 2024 football with Jaden, Caleb, Bo, Drake, Bowers, Neighbors, all those guys. It'll be interesting to see how that holds up because I have a couple of those rookie autos in my collection, and they're not going anywhere. I don't care that they're unlicensed.
Exactly.
Because it's the only shot at rookie autos that you're going to have.
It's all you can have there. So it comes down to basically something is better than nothing in some situations. And that's kind of the case here. Again, too, like, it'll be interesting for the future will VJ, will Jeremiah Fears, will Trey Johnson, like, somehow make the switch over to Topps at some point?
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Right.
You know, so obviously the future's up in the air. This is, it's going to be a marathon, not a sprint for Panini. Like, this is going to be a kind of journey of trials and tribulations, I think, for them to kind of figure it out how.
And stay afloat. Like
yes, they make their stuff marketable, and WNBA is gonna carry them quite a bit.
Right.
And we'll see how people respond to Signature Series. Are you looking at hopping into any Signature Series basketball? I know you're not a huge baseball guy, so, but what are your thoughts on kind of the unlicensed here?
It would be for a spot like the the Pelicans, the Wizards, or the Sixers, because that would be what I want. Is those rookie autos that I can't get in Topps product. You know, I'm not looking for Kaboom. I'm not looking for a downtown. I'm not looking for anything short printed. I'm looking for ink of the guys that I can't get in Topps product.
Yeah, 100%. So that'll be the thing. And I mean, some people will be chasing those Kabooms too, but I think with Signature Series basketball coming out, having Kabooms in there, this is a kind of a good time if you do have licensed Kabooms in your collection that you haven't moved yet. Might be a good time to sell because
people are going to be talking about them.
Exactly, that's going to be kind of in the public eye. So keep an eye on the market there for the licensed stuff. I think that's kind of a good plan of attack if anyone's sitting on any case hits from years past.
And just, you know, this will be the last thing we talk about it here, is just looking at the Kabooms that I've seen previewed. Again, they there, I saw the Ja Morant one. You cannot tell that it's unlicensed.
No.
They have his body turned perfectly by design. Like, you can't tell it's unlicensed. But I don't know. It's just like a mental thing. Like, just knowing it's like unlicensed
100%.
just kind of switches a gear up
It does. It does. There's a mental block there that you're kind of sitting on. But again, it'll be interesting, and we'll have more information once, you know.
Especially once we get our paws on.
I was going to say a couple weeks out too. Once we see where the market kind of ends up, we'll kind of have a better idea. But it'll be interesting to track there.
So we got a Thursday release here as well. Going back to Topps here. This is on Thursday, May 28th, which is a unique release day. Normally we get Wednesdays and Fridays. 25-26 Topps Signature Class basketball on this one. Something that jumped out to me is they have a jumbo SKU this year. The jumbo will have 4 autos. Signature Class was one of the last products I thought would have gotten a jumbo SKU.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see how the ink pans out in that product. You got 2 autos per hobby box.
Yeah, why did it get a jumbo SKU?
Pump out more ink. The Coupe Chase, man. The Coupe Chase is very real, and Topps knows it.
It is. They do.
Same thing we saw with Bowman basketball. They know that Coupe will move the needle.
They're going to throw him in anything. Dude, we're going to see him in, like, Disney Neon next year. 100%. It's going to be Cooper Flag on, like...
Going to Disney World.
What's Main Street? I was going to say Main Street USA. Is it the one in Animal Kingdom?
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom, thank you. Yeah, they're throwing him in everything. Anything they can get him into where they can load it up more, I mean, they're going to... And I don't blame them.
Yeah.
You know, that chase, as you said, very, very real. People are going to spend up for that.
And Signature Series, I know that's neither of our favorite products.
No.
One thing that I do like about Signature Series, their short prints not really...
Or Signature Class. There's too many...
Signature
Too
Class.
many Signature things going on
Signature
this week.
Class. Their short prints aren't major needle movers. That's a big ink set.
Yep.
I do like the acetate cards. I love a good acetate card.
Great.
Especially with ink, too. Those look really fun. But yeah, just not a massive needle mover for myself personally. Football's getting a Signature Class here in a few weeks, in June, I believe, as well. So it's coming on the tail of basketball. But, yeah, I mean, Curry, LeBron, Coop, Con.
I mean, it could be sneaky. Like, it could, you know.
I got to see how the jumbo looks.
That's the thing, man.
Hands on some. I got to see how that jumbo SKU looks.
Like, 4 autos is great until you look at the auto and it's Javon Small. Yeah, it's so... I need to know who's coming out. If the right names are coming out, this has a chance to be super, super sneaky good.
Because now you're eliminating, we saw multiple autos in jumbo of Bowman basketball, but you had all the college players in the mix there too.
Yes.
So when you get 4 autos of all pro guys, then it's like, okay, this could be, you know, if it's like maybe they split it like 2 vet autos, 2 rookie autos, you know, it's slightly more enticing.
100%. And just like throw at least 1 good name in there. 2 is maybe asking for too much, given its Topps.
You're right.
I know how some of those boxes can get with the ink. Just at least 1 good name of the 4. I feel like 25% of your autos in a box like that should be a name that you feel
That you
good
know,
about.
yeah.
Or at least has
A guy who sees minutes.
Yes,
You know?
or at least has some type of ceiling. Like, I already know, dude, there's a box out there with Rasheer Fleming,
Yes.
Adut Dairo,
Yes.
Javon Small. I don't even know if he signs in the product, but they probably squeezed him in somehow. And then, like, Shaden Sharp.
Yeah.
Again, I don't even know if he signed. He might be a Panini guy. I don't even know.
Or my goat, Cheslanier.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
But I already know there's
DC
a box like that, and
Yeah.
someone's going to be very, very upset. So just, please, God,
Yeah.
25% of the autos, just one of the four,
Someone
be a good
relevant,
name.
yeah.
Yes, that's all I'm asking. All I'm asking.
Dual and triple autos on the checklist, too. I did see one of the previews. It was a Brunson Mello dual auto. I'm like,
Hate my
that's-
life, dude.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Oh, my God. I mean, well, we can touch on that a little bit. Like, I know we're about to get into some sales here, but, I mean, dude, the Knicks cards right now, man.
Yeah.
Like
Sell
Jalen
now.
Brunson, yeah.
Dude, it's
yeah.
a conversation we've had, and to talk a little bit on the playoffs right now, I don't care who it was coming out of the East this year, and I'm saying this from as a Pistons
Mm-hmm.
fan, they were going to get waxed by either OKC or the Spurs. We're watching. It's very similar to the Super Bowl. I had this conversation with my old man. Very similar to the Super Bowl. The Western Conference Finals right now are the NBA Finals. Just like we saw with the NFC Championship game between the Rams and the Seahawks, that was the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Pats fan. I'm sorry. But
That
that's
around, man. No, I'm kidding.
fact of the matter.
Yeah, no, that was one of the worst nights of my life. The Super Bowl
It's been a long
It's been a
5
long
years.
5 years. That Super Bowl, dude. Just a quick side note here. Went from watching that, which was a absolute slaughterfest, just the most boring game ever,
Sure.
as well. And then I had my gum graft the next morning.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a fun, 48-hour span. I got surgery on my gums after that.
This guy complaining about his team being in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know.
Signed a Lions fan.
It's been really hard, and it's been a long 5 years.
Oh.
But yeah, with basketball, man, dude, Jalen Brunson rookies. I know a lot of people are sitting on his rookie cards because it wasn't super expensive to buy in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about another guy who might even see his market go up, depending on how the Western Conference Finals goes here.
Yeah.
Again, we're recording on Tuesday here, so as of recording, things still kind of up in the air. We don't know what it's officially looking like yet for the exact finals matchup. But, dude, yeah, it's
Good for, and honestly,
it's a good time to sell.
Good for the people who held Brunson. That guy's been a little underrated his whole career, but even into college, but still, if you held Brunson, I feel like sell now.
Well, I think so. Yeah, because
sell right now.
And I know he has some expensive cars out there, obviously. But in terms of
You got rookie ink.
Yes.
I'm thinking move that.
in terms of NBA lead guys for teams, I don't
He's
know.
definitely in the lower threshold. Of
Yes, I was going to say I don't
Respectfully,
know. Yes,
you know.
Well, I'm going to say it disrespectfully.
Yeah. Celtics fan.
Screw you, Jalen Brunson. I don't know. Do you consider Jalen Brunson a superstar?
I think I
don't.
do at this point.
I don't. No, come on.
I think
man.
I do at this point.
Superstar.
I think this season. Oh man, that's a good.
Star. I could see star. I'll give him star.
Oh, fringe.
I am not adding super in front of that. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm not adding super.
I
in front
don't
of
know. Clip that. This is a good discussion for TikTok. Is Jalen Brunson a superstar?
That. We're gonna have a bunch of Knicks
Yorkers.
fans in the comment. I just got off in the Union, and they're gonna be yelling. A bunch of union workers yelling at me. Just go eat a panini, dude. What? Good sandwiches, man. I think of paninis when I think of New York. Not Panini, the card brand. Paninis is
Oddly
the food.
enough, yeah.
But yeah, man, is he a superstar? I don't know. I think he's a star. I think he's a star. So in terms of
See how he does in the finals.
yes, it's going to be.
Yeah.
Maybe we revisit this a week from now or a couple weeks from now. But in terms of that upper echelon talent in the NBA, as you said, lower end. So I think people are getting in for a pretty good price.
Yeah.
Now is the time to sell.
To move it, make a little bit of dough there.
Yes, but speaking of selling,
Yeah. Speaking of the big sales,
Good
here,
Lord.
this is a massive one here. The Athletic reported this. Victor Wembanyama, his black finite 1 of 1 out of 23, 24 Prism. That's his rookie card, and a PSA 10 sold for $5.11 million.
it sounds fake. I know you thought it was fake. I thought it was fake as well.
For a little back, he texted me
Yeah.
earlier, and we were talking about some things to include on this pod, and he sent me that, and I'm like, he just sent it as a text, no article or link or anything. I said, is that real? And I can report it's very real, but
Yeah.
man,
My dad texted me about that. I didn't even know. So when my father, again, my dad,
like guy.
he got back into the hobby a little bit ever since I started working here. Shedded the college degree and said, "Hey, I'm going to go fiddle with cards."
Yeah.
He said, "Excuse me," and but he texted me, and he's in the loop a little bit. But I don't think he's tracking sales like,
Yeah, but this is a legit news story.
Yes, this is like historic.
It's not every sale is getting reported by The Athletic.
So he asked me if I was the one that sold it. I said no. I said that was not me.
So, Dad, you wouldn't have been hearing from me if I was.
Yeah, no. Well, my parents would have heard from me. I would not be in this chair right now. Yeah, you guys. No one in Boston would. Actually, you would see me in Boston. I'd be living like in the biggest penthouse downtown ever, and I would not be working today. Let me tell you that. But insane, man. $5.1 million for a sports card.
Most expensive sale of all time of a non-autographed NBA card.
It's $5.1 million.
Yep.
You know, this isn't...
And there's more, too, there. Fourth highest publicly known sale of an NBA card. And The Athletic also reporting there that deal was brokered by Fanatics Collect.
Publicly known, dude. They don't know about...
that's the thing.
They don't know how much I sold my Shireman,
Shireman
Black Gold for. Yeah. So... $38.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's crazy.
We talk a lot about six figures on this show, and it's astounding.
Yeah.
Dude, $5.1 million.
Now the discussion starts. If they win the championship, he's just coming off of Defensive Player of the Year. Does that go up?
$5.2 million.
Does that go up?
I think it goes up, dude.
Whether it's by another 100,000 or more.
Do you think the buyer was my father? Is that how he knew?
That's how he knew. He's the one who's not in Boston right now.
He's not in Boston right now. I think it does go up. Do you think this buyer... Dude, okay. Hear me out here.
It goes up if they win?
Yeah. If they win,
if they lose.
If they lose...
Because they're not going anywhere. They have young guys right now.
I know. If they lose, I'm not going to say it's going to dip. Yeah. I don't think it goes up either necessarily.
Because he's obviously going to be, heavily favored for another Defensive Player of the Year award.
I think if they
Star Thompson, which is crazy.
Shut up. If they lose here, I think it's a hold for sure.
Yeah.
We talked about it before, probably like episode 4, dude. I think Wemby might be one of the greats when it's all said and done.
Yeah. As long as he can stay healthy. There was that scare, and he's so uniquely built. That's the thing of like one weird fall.
What was the injury?
Again, that's the risk.
Injury was like deep vein thrombosis or something?
It was like one of those like
blood clot
scary
type thing.
Kind of like, not like a, sprain your ankle type of injury.
No. Here's the thing, dude. I have like, when Zach Galifianakis has all the numbers going around behind him? That is how I'm feeling right now. I'm computing right now. Do you think this buyer is planning on holding, or, as we just talked about, whoever came out of the East, unless it was, of course, the Celtics, you thought was going to get steamrolled in the West, by the Western team, Thunder or Spurs, essentially. That's kind of who the consensus has been. And now, sure enough, it will be the Thunder or Spurs. Do you think this buyer is thinking, okay, Spurs have a NBA title in the bag with Wemby at the forefront. I'm going to flip this pretty much immediately.
Man, we'll never know. Because that's the thing is, now there's probably the right people in that corner of the world who know who bought it. It's obviously a private, private sale, but who knows what he has kind of like in the making. He might have guys who are like, "Hey, I'll take that off of you for $6."
Yep.
If they win a championship, and he could be like, "All right, make a quick, couple pennies."
Just a quick $900,000.
So. We'll never know.
If you do want to reveal yourself, I'm a buyer. We can work on a price here. I struggled to get DoorDash yesterday, so. But yeah, if you want to work something out, we'll talk
run
numbers.
You a hell of a deal.
Yeah, we'll run you a hell of a deal. We'll talk numbers here. So, but congrats to whoever sold that and whoever bought it.
Crazy.
So both ends.
Fantastic though.
Winners on both ends there.
Yeah. Another one I wanted to include there, this was last week as well, big LeBron sale as well. This just seems like pennies after talking about Wemby there. His super auto.
This is not pennies to me.
His super auto from Chrome, 1.2 mil, just over 1.2 mil, sold. That was reported by Fanatics Collect as well. Does that go up after he retires?
100%.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to do this, retirement tour type thing. It's LeBron James. Keep in mind, the biggest theatrical player I've ever seen in my life, outside of SGA when he gets tapped.
Yeah. He had to learn it from somewhere.
He had to learn from somewhere. So this is 100% going to go up. I kind of have no doubt in my mind.
Because it's also the first licensed basketball after, however long. So,
dude, I think LeBron stuff.
New auto, too. Not to cut you off. Yeah, that's his new.
No, cut me off.
His
it's fine.
Newer auto.
Yeah, no.
Because he changed his auto, but yeah.
Dude, yeah, I think from here on out, LeBron stuff is just going to be up.
Yeah.
Truly.
We've been talking about it. He's a good buy right now.
He's a great buy right now. I don't want to reveal my hand, but hell, man, I just had a nice week on eBay. I might have to go buy more LeBron rookies right after this. Rent? No. LeBron rookie? Sure.
Yeah.
Engagement ring? Nah. LeBron rookie? Yes.
Rent, engagement ring.
Those
will come later.
EuroLeague select basketball.
Wemby.
Wemby to 99 on auction ends Sunday. If anyways. Anyway, I just think you're not going to see let's see this. It's going to be like that. You're not going to see LeBron go like that.
Right.
But it's going to be steady.
Yeah. All the way until his Hall of Fame speech.
Death.
Induction. Sure. But yeah.
I mean, hopefully it's way, way long out here.
But I think it'll be a steady incline.
Yes, a steady incline for the rest of his life. Yeah. Truly, just to put it candidly. And dude, if we're being honest, 200 years from now, I mean, maybe LeBron got frozen. They brought him back. Yeah. Him, Ted Williams, Walt Disney are getting drinks down in Florida or something. Yeah. But, dude, 200 years from now, if we're all still here and there's not alien, 3 forms of aliens. I don't know if you saw that.
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah. 3 forms of aliens, guys. But, dude, 200 years from now, what are LeBron cars going to be doing?
Yeah.
It's going to be a $4 million card 200 years from now.
Only time will tell.
In the Silver Age, intergalactic.
Only time will tell. Yeah. All right, so a lot of hoops there. Let's talk about some baseball some more here. Going back to Galley's bread and butter here. We wanted to hit on some more Bowman, which is obviously one of the biggest needle movers in the entire hobby. Some call-ups there impacting certain markets. Gal, who do you got?
Esmeralyn Valdez for the Pirates. He was a guy that we saw in Bowman this year. Obviously, it wasn't his first this year, but he's getting the call. Or he got the call, hit his first home run the other day. So he's a guy that, dude, he wasn't expensive in a lot of, PYPs, especially with his non-first stuff. We saw him in, was it draft or, I think it was draft we saw him in as well.
I think of 25, right?
Yes, yeah. 25 draft. I don't think that was that his first? I actually think it might have been. I think his first might have been.
Let's see. Here, talk about the next guy.
Yeah, so Esmeralyn Valdez, he was a guy that's kind of a sneaky buy. I think it was his first in draft, but I know you're double checking there. So he's a guy that obviously saw a bump in his stock. And dude, how about this Gage Jump on the Athletics? Already getting the call. Already getting the call from Jeff Passan tweeted last night.
Wow.
That's Monday night, Memorial Day.
His spot was lingering in PYPs, I noticed, too.
Pricier guy.
Yeah,
but
right.
I'll actually read the tweet from Passan. Jeff Passan put it more elegantly than I did.
Okay, he was out of 24. Bowman Chrome was his first.
That was his first?
Yeah, out of 24 Chrome.
So he was in draft, too. Obviously, non-first. But, yeah, Passan, 12 hours ago, we're recording it 3 o'clock on Tuesday here. The Athletics are calling up Gage Jump, one of the best left-handed pitching prospects in baseball, sources tell ESPN.
Wow.
So, he got the call. That is a guy who has his firsts here in 2026 Bowman. So, I mean, dude, to have your first right there and then get the call.
How old? I wonder how
23.
old.
23 years old.
Yeah.
So, to have that is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Those of you that bought Gage Jump in PYPs or had the Athletics in PYTs.
Congrats.
Congratulations, because now if you're hopping in, his stuff's going to be more expensive. And then another guy that isn't really being talked about is TJ Rumfield. He has his first he's getting talked about a little bit. I shouldn't say not really.
What team?
He has his first, he's on the Rockies now, has his first with the Yankees. So he went over to Colorado, but was with the Yankees organization coming up. So he's a guy that's firsted. Ooh, that's close to, he's a guy that got, no, never mind. Never mind.
Just say it.
No.
Fisted? What?
He is a guy that got fisted in Bowman baseball this year. No, he had his first in Bowman baseball here in 2026, and he's playing pretty well this year too. So that's a guy I would kind of keep an eye out for. Came out a lot in Bowman baseball this year too. So those three guys. But again, it's just kind of remarkable that those guys are getting some serious eyes on them.
I had no idea.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Oh, and Alamber Santa, also on the Astros. He has been with the big league club and was part of a no-hitter the other day.
Okay.
Was it yesterday? I gotta look. Hold on, we'll see here. But he had his firsts in Bowman baseball this year as well. Just had no ink, so his spots were really, really, really cheap.
It's good stuff. Man, those Athletics, they have such a good.
Holy mother of God, they are good.
A good system.
Yeah, combined no-hitter on Memorial Day here. Santa threw 2 innings in that combined no-hitter.
Nice.
So
it's so fluid, man. It's crazy fluid.
23-year-old kid. So if you bought him for, dude, I think I had him in the 5-case PYP at like $15.
Yeah.
So any color of his and anything low-numbered, certainly list it right now. So just some young guys in the market that are getting some serious eyes on them right now and some love from the hobby, which is always good to see.
Heck yeah.
And that's why I love Bowman.
All right. Last thing, as we normally wrap up on our eBay tip of the week, I brought something.
Oh.
I brought something here.
A pack of Northwoods, or what are they called?
Backwoods.
Northwoods is a baseball league in the Midwest.
Ding defense, baby. I know it's one of those things that sounds elementary, but they quite literally defend your cards from dings. If you don't have these, another alternative that I've used in the past, cardboard.
Yep.
You can cut up a cardboard box, just, round the corners out like that. But I don't think I've ever bought these. I think we all just, to the people listening, myself, Gally, I think we just cycle these around the hobby. Like I just get packages in.
Someone had to buy them.
Yeah, someone had to buy them.
Some poor bastard had to buy them.
But they just get kind of cycled around. I have a massive stack of them. I don't think I bought a single one of them. So
incredible.
Yeah, Ding Defends. Use these in your lots. If you got a lot of like 10 to 20 cards, boom, sandwich them. Ice cream sandwich.
Team bag them.
With the team bag. Yep. And use them there, or you have a bigger card that goes outside of the eBay standard envelopes. Pop it in the middle of here in a team bag, and send it on out.
I'm cheap as shit. I use cardboard, so
you can't go wrong with either.
I'm big on the environment. I love to recycle. You guys know me.
Okay, so he's high roading.
I love to recycle, but yeah, we get so many boxes in. We'll rip cases here. I've even taken the broken down boxes home.
Yeah.
Because we're just going to recycle them anyway.
Well, see, my girlfriend and I just order so much shit off of Amazon that we constantly have boxes.
That's more her than you, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know my girlfriend has a package every day, so.
Yeah.
But, it's good. You got cardboard boxes laying around. As you said, Amazon, break down the box, cut it up, and you got probably about 30 card-sized cardboard squares.
Yeah.
Just use them. I used 6 of them this morning, packaging them.
And then it is important too to round out those corners a little bit too there, so it's not because you get cardboard pointy poke through the you don't want it to damage the mailer or anything like that. So I just take the scissors, kind of round them out there.
Look at this guy, courteous, very courteous.
Yep.
But yeah, very easy, very simple, and just adds a extra layer of protection, which is always good in shipping, so you won't get any negative feedback.
Exactly. All right, guys. I think that does it for us here for show number 12.
The Brady episode.
The Brady episode. Why'd you call it the Brady episode?
Show 12, dude.
Oh, 12. Yeah. And we didn't talk about him once. Tom Brady's a cool guy. There you go.
Tom Brady episode.
Hey, opening, speaking of Tom Brady, Carve Out by Tom Brady, today, I believe, is the Austin opening.
Congratulations to those of you in the Lone Star State.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Getting a card vault down there. So, all right, guys. Card Vault breaks over on Instagram. We've got our Stache or Pass Pod page on Instagram as well. Stache or Pass Pod on TikTok. And then Card Vault breaks over on Fanatics Live, eBay Live, and whatnot. Have a fantastic week. Enjoy the weather. Finally starting to get a little warmer outside.
It's too hot.
Have a great one, guys. We'll see you soon.